Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. If you're interested, then sit back and keep on watching. Hey beauties, in this video I'm gonna be doing the soft fall glam makeup tutorial for dark skin girls and for beginners. I'm starting off with my pore filler. You can use a primer if you want, but I decided to use a pore filler because I don't want to go all through the hassle of using a primer. But pore filler works the same way. It fills in your pores and prevents your skin from producing much oil. And I'm also going to be using a foundation, and I'm using this foundation from Black Opal. This is really light. I think this is in the yellow undertone, and as you can see in this video I was complaining. I was saying that this foundation is too yellow, is yellow on my undertone, and it's not my undertone, but I used it on my face anyways and I still make it work. So I'm going to be blending that with a foundation brush and spread it all over on my face. The concealer I'm using for my under eye area is the L'Oreal Infallible Modern Longwear Concealer. It's a full coverage concealer and is one of my absolute favorite concealer. Using a concealer to highlight my face, the areas of my face where I want to highlight my under eye area, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna be blending that using a damp beauty sponge. Now, not using a wet beauty sponge or a dry beauty sponge. I'm using a damp beauty sponge and I'm blending it from the edges. I'm starting to blend from my forehead area and blend my nose, blend the bridge of my nose, and before proceeding to blend my under eye area and spread it. Next, I'm gonna be using a cream blush, and I'm placing the cream blush on the apples of my cheekbone, slightly higher, and I'm blending that with a brush. Moving on to second highlight. This step is optional, but I love a brightened under eye. I'm gonna be using another concealer to blend my under eye area. I just placed a little amount on my under eye area, and I'm blending it using the same beauty sponge I used to blend my under eye area. And I'm gonna blend everything in together so it sits properly in my under eye area. Next, I'm going to set my under eye using a setting powder, and I'm using this one from Inglot to set my under eye area. As you can see, what I'm doing, I'm blending my under eye because there are creases, to take off the crease lines, and you don't want to set your under eye area without blending off your crease lines. Always if you're not taking anything from this video, make sure to take this. Blending off your crease lines underneath your eye would save you a lot of work, tons of work. All right. So moving on, I'm going to be setting the rest of my face using a powder, going over with the all over face powder, and I'm blending the other sides of my face. Yes, we hit pan on this one. And I'm going to set the rest of my face where I applied only foundation, where I didn't apply concealer, blending that area of my face, mixing two powders. And I'm also going to set my contour. I didn't actually use a cream contour, but I'm using a powder contour because we want to give our face the illusion of having a contour. Or you can use a bronzer if you want, because if I don't do that, my face is gonna look flat, and I don't want that. So I'm going over to blend to place my contour in on my forehead area and the sides of my face. And I'm also going to be using a blush, place it in the areas or set my cream blush. And I'm using this one. This is orange tone, orange shade. For some reason I stopped using orange blush because orange blush is now what a lot of people are using right now, and it's absolute favorite. It's beautiful, especially on dark skinned girls. And next I'm using my powder brush to set everything in place to take off the harsh lines, because we don't want no harsh lines. And if you've been watching my tutorials or you've been following my tutorials, you know how much we feel about harsh lines on this channel. I went off camera to do my brows, and I'm also going to be setting my eyelids using the concealer as my eyeshadow primer. Moving on, I'm going to bake my under eye area using a setting powder from Focalor. So I'm baking my under eye to catch out the fallout, and I'm also going to be baking my nose area, the bridge of my nose as well. And next for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using this one from Focalor, and I'm playing with the shade in Fall, and I'm just blending that from my crease and blending it all over my lids, and I'm just using a fluffy brush to sweep that on my lids. And next I'm going to be using this dark brown shade. I've forgotten what the name is called, but it's slightly like a plum shade or something, and I'm gonna be using that on my crease as well, just to diffuse the other color we used earlier. No, I'm not doing like a cut crease, but I'm using a really light shade. I think this is earth toned or neutral flesh tone shade on my crease, on my eyes, to give me like an illusion of having a cut crease, just to brighten my eye a bit. And baby, I love this look. And I went off camera to apply my eyeliner, and I'm also gonna be using a mascara from Maybelline. This is their Falsies mascara. I love this mascara. It's waterproof and is my favorite. It's a really good one. And I went off camera to apply some Falsies. To dust off the excess powder, I'm gonna be mixing two powders from the powder palette we used earlier, just to dust off the excess, the setting powder on my face, and to make sure that my under eye, everything is well blended and put together. And I'm also going to be setting my face using a setting spray from Focalor to spritz all over on my face, allow that to dry. And I'm using a highlighter, placing that in the areas of my face where I want to highlight my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow. And I'm also going to be lining my lip using the brown lip liner, just to overline my lip a bit. And I'm using glosses. I'm mixing two glosses together. And baby, this is the finished look. I'm brushing my hair, and girl, when I tell you this makeup is lit, I love this look. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned one or two things from this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the red subscribe button, and also like and share this video, and leave a comment in the comment section down below what your suggestions or your thoughts are. And yeah, until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.